So hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, against Tottenham Hotspur at Molineux in the Premier League. Lots coming up. So yeah, we've got lots coming up in this one. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that I hope that you and your family, wherever you are in the world, had an absolutely wonderful and enjoyable and safe Christmas day. I've got a little bit of Wolves retro gear from them, and I've always wanted a puppy, and one of my bestest friends, Hannah, bought me this young man. His name's Charlie. He'll have a few words to say a little bit later in the video, so check out that. We've also got, obviously, the stats, facts, my team news, predictions, and we've also got my dad, Magic Moss, wearing his festive Christmas jumper with his prediction, and we've also got Tottenham YouTuber Chris Cowling giving the Spurs fans view as well. So before I get on to the team news, let's kick off with some head-to-head. Interestingly, on this one, 5 of the last 6 top flight meetings between these two sides have been won by the away side. Indeed, Tottenham have won the last 3 visits to Molineux, scoring at least twice. But Wolves obviously had that fantastic win just before everything kicked off with coronavirus, coming from behind to win 3-2. For a moment we had aspirations of reaching the Champions League. Obviously fell away a little bit towards the end of the season. So it should be an interesting matchup. In terms of like the team, well, to be honest with you, right at this particular point in time, I don't think anyone knows what formation Nunes is going to start and what the players are going to be in the formation. So I'm going to have a go. Obviously, we know that Dendonker's out for Wolves. I think he potentially will go with the 3-4-3 formation, which would be Rui Patricio, Cody, Bolly if he's fit, Kilman if he's not, and Saiss. I think Marcel's got to come back into the side. I was really surprised he was missing against Burnley. Semedo probably will continue to get the nod, although I wouldn't be too adverse to seeing Hoover getting a go. In the middle of the park, I cannot see him playing Neves and Moutinho, especially with ridiculous amounts of only 48 hours and 45 minutes between Wolves' match ending at Tottenham and the game started against United, and United having 99 hours between their games. It's like almost twice as long. In fact, probably is twice as long. I think Otasowie could come in again and start. Obviously got bullied off the ball a little bit against Burnley. Played really well when he came on for Dendonker against Chelsea, but there's also a potential, does he play Kilman at the back and put Saiss in the midfield? I'm going with Otasowie to start, but that would be a mixture. And then up front, obviously again, no Jimenez. I'd like to see Fabio Silva leading the line. I was really surprised that he didn't against Burnley. He's got his first goal. You'd expect it probably to be Pedro Neto and Pedence, but he could switch one of those for Traore. As again, I like to see the fact that Traore doesn't get pushed out onto the right hand side. I like to see him having a bit more of a freer role. He could come into the starting lineup potentially. Tottenham are a very dangerous side, so it's really throw him up in the air. We don't really know what to expect. We've got to trust in Nuno. I think he did get it wrong against Burnley. Let's trust him to get it right. He rarely gets it wrong. 2 games bounce. So Wolves, Tottenham losing the last 2 of the one in midweek against Stoke. It's going to be a tough game. They'll want to get back to winning ways as well, but so do Wolves. So some Wolves stats. Since Wolves returned to the Premier League, Wolves have won 17 out of 19 home games where we scored first, drawing the other 2. So let's pray that we get off to a good start and score nice and early. That would be fab. Also, worryingly, after 4 clean sheets at the beginning of the season, Wolves have conceded in each of our last 7 Premier League games, and that's something Nuno will definitely want to put right. In addition, Wolves have only scored 3 goals this season from set pieces. Only Burnley, which is quite surprising, have scored less. And without Raul Jimenez, Wolves have only averaged 0.7 goals per game, where with him in the team it's 1.3, and obviously that's virtually half as many goals, and you can see we're missing him badly. And also, interestingly, the 27th of December marks exactly to the day 1 year since Adama Traore scored his last goal for Wolves, so maybe that's an omen that he likes scoring on the 27th. Let's hope. So, some Tottenham stats and facts. Tottenham Hotspur, if they were to lose to Wolves, would be the first time they've lost 3 successive Premier League games in a row since 2012. And they are also in danger of losing consecutive away fixtures under Jose Mourinho for the first time in his reign. Harry Kane, Matthew's danger man for Spurs, not only in scoring but in terms of assists. 10 assists so far this season, more than any other player. And 8 of those assists are for Son. 1 more would equal the record in a season. So without any further ado, and before I get on to my dad and also my score prediction, see what Charlie's got to say, let's hear what Tottenham fan and award-winning YouTuber Chris Cowlin has to say.
Sorry for a Tottenham fan, but this season is all about finishing in the top 4, and let's hope that Tottenham can get a Champions League place. Standout players for me this season has got to be Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. They have been on fire this season. Harry Kane providing assist after assist, and of course getting lots of goals as well, and Heung-min Son exactly the same. You feel very, very confident having both of them two in the side. You always know that you can create, and you always know that you're going to get that goal. When I look at Wolves' season so far, it just seems to be very inconsistent. Winning 6, losing 6 and drawing 2. So, of course, you Wolves fans don't really know what you're getting so far this season. When you look at the last 6 games, winning 2, drawing 1 and losing 3. Picking up wins against Arsenal, picking up wins against Chelsea, but then very disappointing results against the likes of Aston Villa and most recently Burnley. But Wolves are one of those sides that since you've come up from the Championship, is one of those teams that have really, really impressed me. So my thoughts on Sunday's game, Wolves v Spurs in the Premier League. I think that Tottenham are going to get back to winning ways. We have to get back to winning ways. Of course, we beat Stoke in the League Cup to get into the semi-finals midweek, but it is all about getting back to winning ways in the Premier League. But what a weird stat, in the last 6 Premier League meetings between these two sides, 5 times have the away team won, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen on Sunday. Hoping so anyway. Players that really worry me in the Wolves team, of course you've got lots of quality throughout the team. One player that does really worry me is Jimenez, but of course he's not playing because he's out injured very sadly, and I wish him all the very, very best. But Jimenez, absolutely fantastic striker, a player that I would love to have in a Tottenham shirt. I know a lot of you Wolves fans have heard that before, by lots of Premier League teams, but Jimenez, absolutely fantastic. Traore as well, big admirer of him, and he played very well against us at Molineux last season. My score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur win with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son to get the goals.
Thanks ever so much, Chris, and see in the description to his channel. Also, let's now buzz over on Christmas Day to see my dad in his festive jumper, to see his thoughts ahead of this one. Magic Mom. So, Dad, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to everyone.
Oh, yes, to everybody in the world, yeah.
And what a lovely Christmas jumper you're wearing today.
Magic one, eh?
It is. So, Tottenham, Wolves, Tottenham, Dad, on the 27th. What are you thinking score-wise?
Well, I hope they do a little bit better than I played against Burnley anyway. I think I'll win. I think I'll go on 2-0.
2-0 again.
Yeah.
Who's going to score this one?
Cody.
Cody?
Yeah, he's going to score one.
Crikey, from a corner maybe?
From a corner, and Bonanza.
Pedenza.
Yeah, Bonanza.
But everyone knows that his real name's Bonanza. So you're going 2-0, and that's absolutely brilliant, Dad.
Yeah,
we love you lots.
I love you too. Magic.
Thanks to my dad, Magic Moss, and again, thanks to all of you guys out there that wish me and my family well. It always is appreciated, and my dad loves it, and also does my mom. And we've also got a few words as well from Wolves women captain Anna Price and the lead singer of the Wolfpack Hours. Their video came in just a little bit late, for the Christmas wishes video, which I will put in the description below and on the end tab, so go and watch that. There's a few words from them.
Hi there, Wolves fans. It's Anna Price from Wolves Women.
And it's Liam from the Wolfpack Owlers, and we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
And a happy and healthy New Year.
Merry Christmas, guys.
And now on to my score prediction. Again, as usual, done with the fantastic Pitch Football app. And for the 4th game in a row, I'm going to go for Wolves 3. The opposition, in this case Tottenham 1. I actually think it might be 2-1, but I'm going to go with 3-1 again, because eventually it's going to come in. So I'm going to go with 3-1, but I'll be happy with 2-1. I'll be happy with any form of win. Don't forget to leave your score predictions below. And what do you think, Charlie? I think he pretty much is agreeing, as excited and looking forward to the game, ain't you, mate? As I say, we aim to make you laugh on this channel. And so, yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Until the next one. And don't forget to join the live stream, live watch along with myself and loads of other fans from around the world, and Wolves fans and fans from other teams as well, which will be kicking off 10 to 15 minutes before the game starts. Until the next one, as I say, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.